Hello everyone. So firstly I'd like to apologise to anyone that's been affected by my bad choices and my mistakes. It was never my intention to let things just run wild, but I've realised in business now that if you don't capture the mistake early on, then everything spirals out of control, and I'm really sorry for that. I don't know what else to say. I'm just really sorry. I'm also really sorry for avoiding messages. I've just been receiving so many, and I also work. I have a child to look after. I'm trying to fix everything behind the scenes, and I'm on my own doing this. So please forgive me. Everybody is getting refunded. It's just I have a huge list and I have to do it manually, and so it'll probably be this weekend because I'm not working. So please forgive me on that aspect, and I hope in 6 months' time I can come back better and stronger, and this will just be a tiny hiccup, well, a big hiccup in the long run. So there's some points I would like to go over, so let me just... So firstly I would like to... Oh, was it recording? Yes. Firstly I'd like to say thank you to Hayley, to Ali, to Gina, to Peter, to Vicky, and there's so many other ones of you that supported me in this difficult time. I just couldn't go through all of them and list them all, but thank you so much for showing compassion and understanding in this difficult time. Like I said, none of it was intentional. Just my personal life and all the mistakes that were going wrong with Purposeful. I felt like everything was just going out of control and I could not stop it soon enough. So I'm really sorry about that, and I hope in the future I can make you all, not proud, but make you all happy with my boxes. So please forgive me, I'm a bit nervous. I don't like doing videos, but I felt like you all deserved it. So the next point would be the October boxes. Okay, so I'd like to address the October boxes, which are here, some of them. I've got like over 100 sitting around in my house. So why did I mark them as dispatched? And I'd like to apologise because I did lie to you and I'm really sorry. I don't know what else I can say. All I can say is it wasn't intentional to deceive anyone. I was trying to save myself and buy myself some more time, because basically some of the stock didn't arrive and I was too ashamed to say that to you all, because following September, the huge mess that happened in September, I didn't want to panic anyone, even though I was panicked myself. So I'm really sorry for marking them as dispatched. It's also a way that I get all the addresses. So October was a huge month, the biggest one, and I felt like if I marked them all as dispatched and printed all the addresses at the same time, it would save time for me. But the problem was that some of the stock was missing because my miscalculations, because I'm disorganised and I'm not fit to run this at the moment, maybe. I didn't want to send all of... I sent about 20 out, but knowing my luck, nobody will come forward for that in the group. But I just felt like I didn't want to let, like September, half of you got boxes and half of you didn't, and I had to refund you, or I promised you boxes which I never sent because I just didn't physically have the time to do that. And I should have, instead of trying to make people happy, I should just be honest and say, look, I'm just going to have to refund you. So please forgive me for being a bit nervous, but this is a video I didn't want to do. So that's the October boxes, so I'm really sorry for that. I have them here. Nice pencils, washi tape, more washi tape, some really nice metallic pens and the glitter pens, and some bath moon rock things, which I've listened to all of your feedback as well, and I know that you don't like the extra items, so they will be getting scrapped when we relaunch. So why am I closing down Purposeful at the moment? I'm currently still homeless with my child. I've been putting my business before myself and my child, and I feel like I need to really ground myself before I do this properly, which is part of the reason why it's so disorganised, because I've moved like 4 times in the last 6 months. So before I find anywhere stable, I can't continue this, and I can't do it properly. So yeah, I've been going for a bit of a hard time with that, and also I'm in a international custody case, so I'm gonna have to be flying every now and again, that's sorry about that. I had to pause it because my son came in. So also I wanted to talk about my other businesses, which some people think I'm scamming people or I'm deceiving people, because I have another project. That project, nothing's been done with it. It's not a registered business. This one is actually legal business. It's just an idea I have, and anyone who knows me knows that I have hundreds of ideas every single day. That's just who I am. And when you're in my position, you always look for opportunity, because that's the only way you're gonna get out of this mess, basically. So I'm also self-employed, but I can't give up my job because one of my projects has gone wrong, which I'm going to work really hard on fixing. I'm not somebody that gives up easily. I did hide away, and I'm really sorry for that. I'm sorry for not answering your messages, and I still haven't got round to all of them. I've just been feeling really overwhelmed, really stressed. I've got 1 month living here, then I'm basically homeless again. So I've got a lot going on, and whilst I love these boxes and I really wanted to make you all happy, I can't physically do that, and I'm sorry. Everyone will be getting refunded. It's just, I'm just working my way through the list. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. So yes, I'm sorry if you all felt like I had another business and I was just neglecting this one, because it's not true. I've worked really hard on Purposeful over the months when I've been putting it before everything, including myself. I haven't made any profit from it, which is normal in a first business. You don't make profit, but I feel like I have to put this to the side for a minute and come back better and stronger. Some changes that will be made to Purposeful will be the fact that we will no longer be adding Etsy items in, and I'm really sorry about that, but it's just too expensive, which is right, because they deserve to be paid correctly. But if that means I'm getting a lot of people complaining about the value of the box, and I don't want to have that every month. Like, I want you to be happy with what you receive, but the truth is, like, it's expensive. Etsy is expensive, and it's much, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I can't physically do it from Etsy anymore. I'll still be keeping in the charity aspect of it, so I'm not giving that bit up, which is another point I wanted to talk about. I created Purposeful to be a support system, and we support mental health, and yes, I have made a really big mistake, which I'm really remorseful for, and yes, I have annoyed a lot of you, and I'm so sorry. It's been hurting me a lot more than it's been hurting you, trust me. I couldn't sleep for a couple of weeks. It was really bad. But I do feel good that I'm finally addressing it, and that's something I've learnt, is to just be honest from the beginning. And I'm 25, I've got a lot of learning to do, I make a lot of mistakes, I'm on my own. I don't have a mentor, which will be changing when I relaunch. So yes, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I'm really sorry. I loved Purposeful. It was my anchor when things were going really wrong. I had a relationship breakdown. I moved from Italy. I was alone. I was homeless. I'm still homeless. But Purposeful was my thing, and I was so proud of it, and I still am really proud of it. It took months and days of hard work, and running a subscription box is a massive thing. It's not easy. You have to have so much organisation, and clearly I effed up, and I'm sorry. But I did want to end this video on a positive note. Please note, again, everyone will be getting refunded, so please don't think, I'm just running away with your money. That's not happening. I've lost like thousands of pounds through this. I've got loads of stock hanging around. As much as I love... Sorry, my memory went. I had to restart. So, I don't... Like, the thing is, I can't offer to sell these separately or give them away, because it wouldn't be fair on other people. So I don't really know what to do with all the stock, whether to save it as extras for my current customers, like people that have supported me for when we relaunch, if you continue to support us as extras. Oh, another point I would like to, the welcome packs, again, something I messed up with. I bought all the stuff, but then I realised if I sent it separately it's going to cost me a lot in postage. And every time I brought out a box I thought, oh, I can put it in this box, but then there was never any room. So again, I completely effed up. If I was rich and I had the money, I would have sent them. I was just waiting for a moment when they would fit into another box. So again, I'm really sorry about that. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've also learnt a lot. I've suffered a lot. I've been happy a lot. I don't want this to be the last of Purposeful, and I know that I'm going to lose a lot of people through this massive mistake of mine, and you know, that's sad, but that's how it is. But if you do want to support Purposeful still, I would be really grateful. I do believe I'm bringing out a better product which you will love. I'm going to be working a lot harder on making sure I've got like 6 months worth of boxes already packed, ready to go before I even launch. So that's what I'm currently doing right now, along with all the refunds. I don't know what else to mention really. I'm thinking about using this channel to update you all. So I will be posting videos of the process of relaunching. So if you're interested in seeing when like the new boxes come in, the new designs, I'm going to have designers making the boxes and creating the washi tape. So if you're interested in following Purposeful's journey, then please make sure to subscribe. I know it might seem like I don't want this all to be negative, that's the thing. I want something positive to come out of this. I'm a very positive person, and I believe in all sadness and all mistakes there is a new beginning. And yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry to everyone I disappointed. So the last bit I'd like to end this on a positive note and talk about what we're doing in the future now that I've addressed all the problems. And again, a big thank you to everyone that's supported me and shown me kindness in this time, even though it was my big mistake. You all mean so much to me, and I'm sorry I don't get back to your messages, like even my personal ones. I've just been so busy. I do have another job which I work like 40 hours a week, so I don't have that much free time, and I'm having to work that much because I've lost so much money. So it's not like I can just not work and put this first, even though I want to do that. Because refunds are coming out of my money, obviously, and because I bought all the stock, so you know, I'm just stuck with loads of stock now. So I wanted to end this on a positive note, and I've been really thinking about all your feedback and where I would like Purposeful to be next year. And first thing is we're lowering the price. I'm bringing it down to about £12. This is because all of the stationery we include will now be exclusive, which you can see from the group polls. Sorry, I've got a cold, so bear with me. So I've actually been subscribing to some boxes to get some ideas and to see how they run and to improve Purposeful. Because if anyone remembers, the first box we did was this ugly, big, huge box, and everyone was like, why have you got such a big box? And yes, so it was just funny. So anyway, we're now going to be introducing sliding boxes which you can keep. This is one subscription box. I'm not going to mention the name because I'm not sure if I'm allowed or not. But we're going to be doing this method. So every month you'll get a new box which slides and has a new theme. And also, so the design of the box will also match the washi tape and the stickers and everything. And they will all be fully exclusive, so you won't be able to find them anywhere else. We're bringing out our own range, and also there will be more employees. I'm using my money now, which I'm working with, to build Purposeful properly. I'm going to hire people to help me, somebody to communicate, because clearly that's not my strongest point. And we're going to have people that will help send them out, and I'm also going to be switching delivery, so I won't be using Royal Mail because there have been some issues where the postage labels have not been stuck on properly and people have been charged for postage again, which is completely out of my control. Obviously I've refunded everyone who's been through that, but again, I do love Royal Mail for personal things, but I don't feel like it's appropriate for business when you've got so many boxes. Because again, I want to thank you, because even though I messed up and I've run myself into the ground, I did have a lot of support, and I'm really overwhelmed by it. Like, sold out on the first day. So I want to thank you all so much for believing in my project, and it's a lot of hard work behind the scenes, and it's been worth it. And I'm just so grateful for everyone who supported me, basically, and supported Purposeful. My vision for Purposeful was to create a family, and it was much more than a subscription box. It was mental health based. I wanted it to be a support system where everyone could just be themselves and share their ideas and make friends and support one another. Okay, so I think I've mentioned every single point. I'm really sorry again. I know I keep saying sorry. I think I'm going to close this video now, and I hope this can all be resolved and we can make peace. And thank you again, and goodbye.